Good morning! Let's get the coffee started. It's windy and rainy outside, but we didn't get any snow, so we gotta get this day started.
Begin where it ends, and to begin, knock on that door so you can get in. And don't mind the time, forget all that's been. Get lost in the park, find a tree that will last, find a secret path that leads to our house, climb the stairs to the roof, lay
Hi guys, I wanted to do a sneak peek of a future vlog. I'm going to work on an hour of code. I'm not sure if you've seen it yet. Packing lunches, and Dakota's going to give this juice a try, Mighty Mango. I picked these naked drinks up for my other daughter, but Dakota wants to give this one a try, so let's see. So for lunch today, Dakota's taking the reduced fat chocolate milk, turkey breast, strawberries and blueberries, cucumbers, carrots, tomatoes, side of ranch, some oranges, the veggie straws, and I think she's going to try and finish off her Mighty Mango juice. She wasn't quite sure after she got started on it. And I'm going to take the leftover of my apple chicken salad from eating out yesterday. I think it's still good. It's field greens with cranberries, sweet apples, glazed walnuts, and some gorgonzola cheese and a raspberry dressing. It was really good. I think it's still going to be good enough to eat for lunch today. Okay, we're headed out. It's just kind of an icky day. Snow, but not sticking, not really doing anything, but just making it an icky day. So we're gonna get to school and work. Remember in the Mr. Mom movie where the crossing guard tells Tom Hanks you're doing it wrong? I swear, kiss and ride is my biggest pet peeve, and on snowy, rainy days, everybody wants to use kiss and ride. And not everybody knows how to do it. And that's when I start to holler, "You're doing it wrong!" And I just want to lay on the horn, but I'm really trying to be polite and mature. Car is covered in snow. I never did get that ice scraper I wanted. This is going to be fun leaving tonight. I guess it's not really covered in snow, it's just kind of probably a combination of everything that happened out here today. This will take a minute. Yeah, I think that's like ice. I think that's kind of like stuck there. I need to do something. I don't want to get out and scrape it. I'm shaking because it's cold. Okay, this is the sit and wait approach. I'm not getting out there to scrape it. I'm still shaking because I'm so cold. All I have to scrape it with is a CD case, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. This is a sit and wait approach. Digging through your purse while you're looking for your check card and you find some Kohl's cash. Yay, it's still valid. Yay! Okay, same spot we left this morning at 9 o'clock. We're back. It's after 6. So I'm going to get these groceries in and make some soup. Still snowing and just icky. I don't even see the airplanes coming in or going out. I'm sure they are, just with some delays. Okay, so I stopped at Harris Teeter to pick up a few things to make an Italian stew recipe my mom sent me a copy of. It's a Weight Watchers recipe, but I'm not following it exactly. Like, I didn't get low sodium vegetable broth. I didn't get a fresh tomato. I'm just going to use these. I'm using frozen green beans instead of fresh. The kidney beans, the onion, the cheese, red potatoes, baby spinach, and then it called for elbows. I just wanted to make it a little fancier. And I got some rolls to put in the oven. So I'm going to make a pot of Italian stew. It's cold and nasty outside, so we're going to have something warm. And while this is on the stove, we'll make some smoothies. Okay, so we started our Italian stew with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cloves of minced garlic, 1 onion. We also have in here 32 ounces of vegetable broth, 2 cups of water, and 1 tomato. And you saw that I picked up the tomato like already crushed. So I kind of cheated on that. I cheated on with the onions. I picked those up already chopped at the store, and the minced garlic. So I added a couple red potatoes, cubed up pretty small so they cook faster. And I added some pasta, 8 ounces of pasta. You can see there. So I'm going to bring this to a boil. And then we're going to add the last few vegetables. Yummy! Stay for dinner. Okay, so it's come to a boil, but since I'm using frozen green beans and they're not going to take that long to cook, I'm going to let this boil just a little bit longer, just to get that pasta and the potatoes tender. So I'm going to put the lid on and let it boil for maybe another 5 to 7 minutes before we go ahead and put in our green beans and our kidney beans. Okay, so I added in the frozen green beans, and I'm going to let those boil, or at least simmer, simmer with the rest of the soup. I think the potatoes are just starting to soften. So I'm going to cover it again and let that simmer down, and then add 1 can of kidney beans, and the last thing we'll add is our spinach. You can definitely see the color of the green beans is starting to change. The pasta is starting to kind of float to the top and look more cooked. So I think we're going to go ahead and add our kidney beans in and just check the potatoes to see if they are cooked through. And the last thing we'll add is the spinach. Okay, so pasta and potatoes are tender, so I turn the heat off, and now we just have to mix in the baby spinach just until it wilts and serve. Got some garlic rolls going in the oven, so we'll be right back. Okay, so spinach is wilted. We are ready to serve the Italian stew. We're going to top it with some Parmesan cheese. Okay guys, sprinkle with some Parmesan cheese. I have some Italian bread, some Texas toast. Oh my gosh, it looks yummy. Give it a try. Italian stew. Have a good night.